Warning, Cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I know you see some activity that I know isn't very easy to watch. We have information that leads us to believe that Jeff is again in the company of his ex-wife. Jeff?
What's this? Hey! Jeff!
Jeff,
what the hell are you doing?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. He met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. Get eyes on the suspect. Jason, whoa.
Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore!
Oh, you gotta tell me!
Man, get the camera out of my face!
Get away from me! I swear to God, I'll jump. This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember,
I got it on camera. I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to another enthralling episode of Cheaters. Today, Cheaters presents Toni Palmer, a woman with concerns about her husband's fading affections. Toni takes matters into her own hands by enlisting the help of Cheaters investigators.
Toni Palmer, age 33, an IT consultant deeply concerned about the recent change in her husband's demeanor.
In the first four and a half years that we've been together as man and wife, we were so happy and everything. And now, the last couple of months, it's just been, the happiness is gone, and it's scary because it seems, a couple months seems like years. We built our relationship on honesty and integrity. I mean, we talked about it. We agreed that that was important to have. And it's gone. Missing. And I'm unable to communicate with him. I just feel like there are things that he's not being honest about. I don't feel loved. He doesn't look at me the way he used to. It's missing from his eyes. I love him so much. I just want to feel that love coming back to me when I look at him, when he looks at me.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Jeff Palmer, age 37, an account manager suspected of concealing a secret mistress from his loving wife. Investigation Day 4. Cheaters agents, perched outside the office of Toni's husband, leap into action on this misty night as suspect Palmer scurries across the slick street and into his pickup truck. A short drive reveals a quaint coffee shop as suspect Palmer's destination. Detectives infiltrate the diner with microcams in order to get a closer look at suspect Palmer's every move. Before long, suspect Palmer welcomes an unidentified blonde woman. After settling into a conversation, suspect Palmer suddenly unveils a wad of cash, which he presents to his companion. The couple then depart the all-night diner and make a long trek to a watering hole just off the beaten path. Once inside, undercover operatives capture the pair sharing a drink and carousing in a very carefree manner. The body language between suspect Palmer and his companion suggests that they may be more than mere friends. Several shots later, Mr. Palmer returns his companion to the diner where she left her car. A handshake dismisses the tipsy blonde back from whence she came, allowing suspect Palmer to return to his wife, Toni. Investigation Day 6. Cheaters detectives remain on stakeout in the parking lot of suspect Palmer's workplace. Slightly earlier than usual, suspect Palmer emerges from the office building, chatting on his cell phone. On this evening, Mr. Palmer leaves the inner city en route to a restaurant in the suburbs. Once inside, he meets a familiar young woman whose identity remains withheld and who detectives discover to be suspect Palmer's ex-common-law wife. As they leave the eatery, the exes share a quick hug before jumping into their respective vehicles. Cheater's mobile agents notice that the ex-wife follows suspect Palmer to a tiny coffee shop close to town. The couple exchange long glances and further conversation before finally departing the cafe. While suspect Palmer says goodnight to his ex, passion consumes him, leading to a long, lustful kiss. Suspect Palmer has some difficulty containing himself as he practically runs into the passenger seat of his ex-wife's car to continue the steamy exchange with her. At the conclusion of the sweaty rendezvous, suspect Palmer finally emerges from the two-door coupe and struts back to his truck and then home to his wife, Toni. Investigation Day 9. Outside the residence that suspect Palmer shares with Toni, Cheater's agents observe Mr. Palmer beginning his journey to Galveston for his childhood friend's bachelor party. However, Cheater's investigators quickly discover that his early departure has nothing to do with party preparation. Suspect Palmer travels to an apartment complex on the other side of town. Before long, suspect Palmer and his old roommate leave the complex and begin their plans for the evening. Palmer's deception deepens in this recorded telephone call with Toni.
Hello?
Sweetie?
Yeah?
Hey, I know we were supposed to meet tonight, but Bobby, he's having all these problems with his wife and stuff, and she's like, what do I do? I mean,
Okay, so get home.
I gotta go be his bud.
So you're gonna be there, what, an hour?
I don't know how long. I mean, how long do these things take? I mean, she threw him out.
He's always got problems.
He's right here. I mean, I'll call you. Okay, I'll call you when I know.
Okay, call me.
All right. Bye.
The disgraceful acts perpetrated by Mr. Palmer prompt cheaters to contact Toni for a swift resolution. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the severity of suspect Palmer's transgressions brought to light, Cheaters meets with Toni to review the findings. On the verge of an emotional breakdown, Toni collects herself before examining the footage.
Toni, thank you for being here tonight. I know that the circumstances that you came to us were not pleasant. You were concerned about what was going on in your relationship with your husband, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Our detectives have compiled the information that you've waited quite a while to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to know up front that there's a potential that this might be very painful.
I want to know.
Okay. On this evening, we had a detective outside of Jeff's place of employment. He was observed as he left, gets into his truck, and was followed until he arrived at a restaurant. Now, after a period of time, he's joined by another young lady. Do you recognize that woman?
Yeah,
Who is that?
that's his ex, who he was with before us.
Now, his ex-girlfriend or
Well,
his...
they lived together for a long time, so they were married, kind of common law.
Well, she sits down. They seem to be having a casual conversation. But it appears that he gives her something. Now, I don't know if that was money. And shortly thereafter, they both get in his truck and were followed to a bar. And there they are as they walk in, they're arm in arm. Once inside, you can see their behavior. She gives him a kiss. They leave, go back to the restaurant. She goes to her car, and he drives off. On this evening, we had detectives outside of your home. They observed Jeff as he left your home on this evening. He was followed to another residence where he picked someone up. And from there, they were followed to a theater. He followed them back to her residence. And once inside, we were able to get a shot of some brief activity before they both retire into another room. Toni, I know this is unpleasant. And I know this is not what you'd hoped. But unfortunately, this is what was taking place behind your back. Where did Jeff tell you that he was going to be this evening?
He had to help his mother with some stuff at the house.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask, Toni, is that we have information that leads us to believe that Jeff is again in the company of his ex-wife.
Tonight?
This evening, right now. I'm gonna check with the detective right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Toni's been briefed. She's doing okay. They are together. They had some dinner. They're at an Indian restaurant right now. Okay, good. If there's any movement, give me a call. Okay. Okay. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Detective again. Yeah. They went behind the restaurant. So they just parked? We're not far. All right. Guide us in. We see him right now. Pull in right there. All right. Follow him. All right. Oh, right here. Okay. Here we are.
Right there, guys. Right there.
Come at this side.
Lights.
Jeff?
What's this?
Jeff?
Hey,
Hey, I am not here.
Seth,
Jeff, where?
what the hell are you doing?
Hey, this is an emergency.
What are you doing? Seth,
What?
what are you doing?
You jumped in my mom's
Stop
house?
running!
I swear to Christ.
Jeff?
Why are
Can
you
you hang on one
running?
second?
No, I
Jeff,
can't.
Jeff,
No,
Jeff.
Hey,
Can you
Jeff.
speak with us for a second?
Excuse me.
Jeff.
No. What was this? Running off my clothes. Come on.
Hey,
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
hey.
I'm not doing this.
No, yeah.
I'm not doing this.
I want to know why.
When these people go away, I'll tell you.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Hey,
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
hey.
I'm not doing this.
No, yeah.
I'm not doing this.
I want to know why.
When these people go away, I'll tell you. I'm not doing this on TV.
Were you unhappy in your relationship with
I
Toni?
don't know. This is not where I want to talk about this, man.
Well,
I don't want to
where
talk
did you
about this
plan?
now.
How long would you have let it go on before you
Who knows?
decided to talk?
Well,
before
probably
you found the
before
time
the
where
TV
you felt
cameras, man.
comfortable.
You.
Hey.
You. Hey. You. All of you. Get the away from me.
Shit.
I'm not doing this now.
Hey, Deb.
Oh, God. You guys are slow.
He won't answer anything. He just. Well, that's what I needed to know. I am so. After the way he just acted, there's not much hope there.
Here. This is your car, dear. I don't know where your keys are, though.
I don't know either. I can't play that game. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. If he wants someone that's gonna be like that, I mean, you see, I'm not gonna get like nasty like that, and maybe that's what he wants.
Are those your keys?
Those are mine.
No, those are my keys. Where are your keys?
God, what an idiot.
Like a girl.
Yeah, he did look like a sissy running in his panties, didn't he?
Toni, I know that now is not a good time to really make decisions. But from where you sit now, how do you see yourself moving forward, and what decisions do you feel like that you need to make in the near future?
I mean, obviously, having a marriage, we're not going to just, you know, I'm not going to go to the courthouse tomorrow and file for something. We need to talk about things. I need to know what led to this. I need to know more about what led to this. If he, you know, and I need to know if he really does want to just throw it all away.
After the confrontation, Toni assesses the tattered remains of her marriage. At the conclusion of this presentation, Cheaters reports on Toni's ultimate decision. But coming up next, welcome back Jay Hibner, a former suspect caught in the act on Cheaters. Jay comes to revisit the case that both ruined his relationship and caused a very memorable confrontation.
Jay Hibner, age 24. Jay consents to a discussion with Cheaters concerning his careless handling of his girlfriend's feelings.
When I first saw Vanessa at the lake, I had no idea what she was about to do, what she was thinking. All I knew was that I was in my car with another girl, and it didn't look good.
Jay?
What the f is going on?
Easy, Vanessa.
Get out the damn car! What the f is going on?
Vanessa,
Get out!
That's not necessary.
Get out the damn car!
Hold on, chill out, man.
Jay,
Telling me to chill out? You out here doing your... What the f?
Chill out.
I just received oral sex. That's not considered cheating at all. Kissing ain't considered cheating. Hugging ain't considered cheating. Spending a little money ain't considered cheating. Just, if you go all the way, that's cheating right there. So I think when I saw the footage, I thought I was a little wrong, but when you see Vanessa and you see how she acts, you can see it was justified.
Hey, man,
What? No. Sorry? You sorry? What are you sorry for? You sorry because you out here her?
ain't nobody even done nothing yet, man.
You ain't done that. Okay, so that wasn't you? That when y'all two out here doing it?
We ain't
Going
done.
back and forth from the car wash here?
All we
You
doing
don't
is
think I don't know about
talking.
this?
Hey, all we
I don't
doing
give
is talking.
So you talking with your out? Is that what's going on?
After the incident at the lake, I had took back to my apartment for the first time. It was because I didn't want to take her there any other time. And she helped me get all my stuff. That's why it was so quick. So she was a big help. And I guess it was an easy way to move out. Right now, I'm back at home with Mom, going to school.
Okay,
tell me what
the
the deal
situation
is.
in the car is wrong, but ain't nobody nowhere. As you can see, that's still wrapped up, and as you can see, I'm still fully clothed.
See, but
in order
the thing
for something
is-
to go down, I have to be naked, so don't say that.
So there's
Well.
a condom out. The whole point is there's a condom
So
out.
you need to say something to him.
I think Vanessa will call me eventually. Like, I talked to her since, but it wasn't good, but I'm sure she'll call. I mean, if not, oh well, there's other fish in the sea.
They showed me the truth, okay? They showed me that you a no good ass, and I don't need to be with you. I deserve better than that. All that you being mad at for looking at me in the club, all that. Hey, guess what? That's about to be what's really going on, okay?
Man, you know you finna call me.
No, I'm not finna call you for.
No good and damn well you finna
I'm
call
not
me.
finna call you for.
When I look at it in Vanessa's point of view, I still see me being innocent, because I'm simply innocent. No matter how you look at it, if it looks bad, it's not the inside, it's the inside that counts. I'm innocent.
Toni Palmer has since separated from her husband, Jeff. Her disillusionment over the marriage runs so deep that reconciliation does not seem possible. Jeff Palmer claims that he had an understanding with Toni about his ex-common-law wife. A physical relationship with his old flame only resurfaced due to a stagnating sex life with Toni. Jeff claims that he still loves Toni, but he cannot deny the passion he feels for his old friend and confidant. Shortly after the confrontation, Jeff moved back in with his ex-common-law wife. Mr. Palmer's ex-common-law wife indicated that she knew what she was doing and that her love for Mr. Palmer has always been there, whether he's married or not.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.